How's everybody doing? This is Kyle here from KyleKraft. Welcome back to the finale of the Minecraft Stronghold transformation. Before we get to the finale, the end room, which if you saw it in the thumbnail, I really love how it turned out. But with that said, I did run into some other structures. Let's check them out real quick. The additions I made. Where to start? How about right here? Check it out. This was randomly generated in my stronghold. It came out into a cave. If you have this, I'd recommend you keep it. Look at how cool it looks. Blend our environment and styles together. It's a cool entrance into the caves from your stronghold. I also ran into this archway and had a few people comment this one at me. For structures like these where they're kind of unique each time, I recommend you just follow the themes and kind of develop your own room with it. So as you can see, I used the stone slab pillars, had their staircases, added in some different details, of course the lights, stairs at the bottom. I added in that cool light detail there, separate it a little bit, get some unique aspects, but bring the themes together. I ran into this right here. I had this random 3x3 square in the center. I turned it into that detail and wrapped the whole room around. Now it's a cool room. Here's another jail. Check it out. It's a one-sided jail. You can feel free to go for that. The spiral staircases are already pretty cool as is. Add some of the wall details and themes in there, the lights, but keep them. They're pretty sweet. This room you don't personally need to add, but I did on a live stream on Twitch. Make sure to follow my Twitch if you want to be a part of the builds in the future. Look, all these names, all the names in the chat, they're all added in. They're part of the build forever. How cool is that? Definitely make sure to join my Monday streams in the future. They're a lot of fun. I had someone tell me about a fountain. If you run into a fountain, this is what I came up with. Keep the themes going. Make sure that water's in place. Keep it in there. It's sweet. And the last thing I should mention before we continue, I ended up blocking off a lot of the hallways, turning them into end caps. The stronghold was huge. You don't need that much room. Don't feel like you got to transform the whole thing. Feel free to end cap it. Close off different pathways so you don't get too overwhelmed. But now it's time for the finale and the transformation of the Minecraft Stronghold end room. This is definitely the best room, so let's do it. Here we go, the end room transformation. Let's jump into it. We're gonna run through a bunch of different things throughout this one, but to start, we have this hallway. We're gonna make this entrance better in the future, right at the end. But to start, we wanna, make this hallway a little bit more clean. Follow our themes and just set it in. We'll edit this down the line, but it's good to lock in those themes just to get us started. So match them up and get them to that point. Now the lava is one of the key aspects of this room to me. You'll see on screen real quick, I'm cleaning up blocks, but then I come to this right corner to fill in this lava section, and it ended up being the design for the entire room. We'll want to keep that lava in there, but also add this end pillar detail. We're going to get some obsidian and plug in this end pillar 2 blocks wide, 1 block in the corner, and then 2 blocks wide for the other sides. We're not going to create the whole thing, just set it up so it's part of the scene. Then we'll continue back around. We're going to need a lot more space. We want to expand this room, turn it into an epic, awesome room. Because in the end, this is the final room. This is the end room. This is the one that counts. This is what all our creation has been coming down to, what everyone will come to the stronghold for, the end room. This has to be the greatest room. And that's what it ended up turning into. Now this design was in my head from the start. It was fun to create, so I'm going to continue to walk you through it. We have that end pillar detail in, and then we're going to add a bunch of lava right here. We're expanding those lava segments. As I mentioned, a staple in that end room before we transform it is the lava underneath the portal and to the right and left when we enter into the room. We want to keep that lava in there. It's a key detail of the original room. Alright, sorry, I rambled a bit. But you will have seen I added stone slabs into the scene. The staircase, the environment below the portal and around that staircase, and on the broken up stone brick wall that I'll talk to you a little bit more in just a minute. Before that though, take out the lava below the end portal, too dangerous. Put in our light detail theme that we've had throughout the entire project. Add in more of these stone slabs including pillars, and then we're going to do an awesome detail to once again fit in with the theme of this room. We're going to the end, right? What's key about that dimension? The Enderman, the Ender Dragon, the purple eyes that comes from them. So we want to bring in that iconic purple from their eyes. We're creating an awesome environment that reflects the room, creates a cool experience for yourself and anyone who enters into this room, and wraps up our Minecraft Stronghold transformation project in an awesome way. So you'll see, glowstone 4 blocks down, then do purple, magenta, then purple stained glass. It creates an awesome effect, and I'll talk to you about it more in a little bit. But first, we're adding in another end pillar. We're going to have 3 in the end of this build. We want them to be spaced out in different ways, not symmetrical, and a broken up, randomly feeling placement throughout the build. So this doesn't have to be specific. What you're really learning in this video is the ideas, theme, and style for the room. Don't stress about doing block for block. Follow these themes and your project will turn out great too. So now I want to talk to you about these walls. We already did one on the front right entrance, but these walls are just broken up, misshaped stone brick areas. They're in no specific pattern, they look crazed, they're a cool detail in the wall, they provide a lot of depth and end up looking awesome. We then tie in some stone slabs to give it a different texture and add to the build. All stone bricks isn't good. It ends up looking sweet when we add those textures in. Now coming back, we're continuing with that purple and magenta stained glass detail that we added in. We use it to create almost like an end feeling dust or aura around the end portal. So you'll notice I do that detail around the edge of the portal, all the way around, circling it, and out the front of the staircase too. From there we have the broken up and spread out stone slab detail, and then the stone bricks, creating a flowing design, all coming from that magical end portal, the focus of our build. Hopefully that made sense. To simplify it, you can just look at it on screen. It all kind of expands out from the end portal. Now we're switching up these pillars. You'll see me fail in a design and then arrive at this with the stained glass and the stone slab on top. It looks sweet. It's a good detail around the edge of the portal. Now, flying over that portal, we're headed to that back wall. Now I can continue to talk to you about these walls and detailed themes that we added in. The lava all the way around with the trim of stone bricks, and then the stone brick broken up walls in the back, all separated by those obsidian pillars. It's a really cool concept, and it creates an incredible scene in the end. It also makes it easy to follow and flow together. You separate it up with the obsidian pillars, and then you do those lava sections. Basically 2 details all spread throughout the entire room. So that's what you see me doing in the back. And survival is going to take a lot of mining. Definitely be wary of this. This is a big project for survival. But now you'll see I realize I got to do the roof first, so I know what the rest of this is going to look like. So what we're going to do is we're going to ascend these stone bricks up into the middle. And then when I was actually clearing out that roof, this huge crater got left because of gravel. It was perfect. It gave me an idea, and we're going to use it. So ascend those stone bricks up from the back wall. Create this crater, and then add in glowstone on the top of it. Plenty of glowstone, round it out. Make the crater pretty big, sizable, and epic right over our end portal. Right on top of it, right over the center of it. You'll see me clear blocks. I'm adding in the details, adding in those stone bricks, all to fit our theme. We're going to do more with that detail in just a minute. But first, let's clear up this back section. To do these walls, I recommend just digging out random blocks whenever you see them. Don't think too much about it. Don't structure the build. Don't dig them out in lines. Just dig out random blocks all spread throughout, punch them all over, or while we do this in survival, mine them in different places. Leave different holes, leave it all broken up, and then you can just add in these misshaped patterns from here. Different depths, drop different blocks back, make sure you add it in, set it in, and get rid of all those random textures, including andesite, diorite, stone, whatever you run into. Make sure it's all stone bricks, and the stone slabs we'll add in just a minute. You can leave that floor whatever texture. I'm OCD, so I had to make it stone bricks, because the lava will end up covering it, because of course we're going to add in that lava. Again, it ties in that theme from the original design, adds to the story, and creates an awesome visual. I mean, it's really cool. Tie in those stone slabs as we do, plug them in all over. Don't overdo the stone slabs, just tie them in. Not too many, not too little. Space them out from one another, and continue to do that on the roof that we just ascended in, and up that crater too. Balance it out like you've seen me do on screen. Now, as you can see, we're plugging in more stained glass. Purple, then magenta, then purple on top of that, to give that aura, that purple Enderman dust feel coming out of the ceiling on top of the end portal. Oh, it's beautiful, it's perfect. So fill it out, break out different parts, expand it out, make sure it spreads away from the center and onto the walled edges, and just like that, your end portal room has turned amazing. With that though, we're not done. I told you I clear out this tunnel. We want to break it up a little bit, break up that roof, and you'll see me clear out more. I was walking around, I was trying to figure it out, but we want to clear it up. We don't want to have just a little square doorway. We want to have a huge gap opening up to our end room. Again, it's the most epic and final room. It's got to be the highlight. So break it up as I did on screen, as if it's chaos like the rest of the build. Those broken up stone bricks and stone slabs. Add in some light on the floor, make it disorganized unlike the rest of the stronghold, because this is a special room. And just like that, you have a beautiful entrance coming into your incredible stronghold end room. Look at that right there, lava on the right, the pillars, the purple on top and below, the entire scene, the environment turns into an absolutely mind-blowing, incredible scene for your Minecraft Stronghold transformation. Look at the end portal. Look at this room. We've done it. The finale is here. End room completed. Boom. Look at that. Look at that environment we just created. The portal is the highlight with all the different details coming together. Obsidian pillars spread throughout, tie together the end that we're about to enter, so it really adds to the story. The lava from the original design, but spread out, made epic with the walls tied together. Look at the entire scene. It's all about creating scenes. I really got to explain that more on my YouTube channel. Because that's how you make incredible builds, is through making a scene, making a story in the build. That's what we've done with this room and this Minecraft Stronghold transformation project. Created an awesome build full of unique scenes in different rooms, all brought together over the overall Stronghold transformation scene. And with that, this series, the Minecraft Stronghold transformation, is complete. It's been a lot of fun to create. The concept behind the project is awesome, and I love the ideas, the rooms, the inspiration that was generated through the series. Make sure to leave me a final comment for this series on whether you enjoyed it, like the end room because that's what this video was for, and whether you're looking forward to future KyleKraft series. As of now, I'm still deciding whether I want to do a new transformation or a new series for future Friday KyleKraft videos. Let me know in the comments which you would prefer, but regardless, you'll find out what I decide next Friday, because of course there will still be Friday KyleKraft videos. But yes, the end of the Stronghold transformation series. I figured we'd finish it off in the end room because that's the last one we completed. And again, there is a world download attached below if you want to check out my version of the Stronghold transformation further. One final look around. This is definitely my favorite room. But that's it for this one. Thanks for coming.